Hey, what's going on today, guys? My name's Trey. Welcome back to the channel, and as always, welcome back to beautiful sunny Hawaii. It's a little bit later in the day here on a Saturday. I just finished working out on the farm as usual. It's not too sunny and beautiful out right now, unfortunately, so I decided to bring the Y into the garage and actually work on a modification that I've been looking forward to making for a while now. Without further ado, let's get into it. Now, I'm going to be honest with you guys. I've owned all different types of cars: BMW E92 M3, W204 C63, W205 C63, W211 Mercedes-Benz E55 AMG, Nissan 370Z, Nissan 350Z, and a number of other cars, and I've never ever installed a spoiler on to any of my vehicles. Even though I think they look cool, some of them look pretty wild and out there, but to each their own. But the Tesla Model Y is one vehicle that I feel really looks so solid with a spoiler. Now, I do know that the performance models do come with the carbon fiber spoiler, but honestly, in my opinion, I feel like at least the dual motor should come with one as well. It doesn't. I'm not complaining, I'm not angry, I'm not upset. I could have easily paid more money to have the upgraded Uber turbines, or to have that spoiler, or to have the lower suspension, but I decided not to, and I'm really happy with the Model Y long range. But I wanted to make this modification because I think it really sets it apart. I've been looking for spoilers online for literally the past 2 months, and unfortunately, the one thing I've been noticing is that I can never get them sent to Hawaii, or they want me to pay like $300 or $400 when the spoiler costs like $200 or $300. So I would never do that. Like, I'm not an idiot. So I waited and waited and waited and did as much research as I could, and I reached out on the blogs, and I reached out on the Tesla Facebook groups, and I actually found out that this company by the name of BASENOR, they actually do ship Tesla Model Y and Model 3 spoilers to Hawaii. So I got a really sweet deal on this guy, and I'm super excited to get it on here. At time of purchase, the spoiler does run you about $140. I was able to get a discount off of it, so I only ended up paying $120. So guys, this spoiler that you're gonna see me install today only cost me $120. I got a really sweet deal. It looks really good. It had really solid reviews on Amazon, and as I said, a lot of the guys in the Tesla Facebook group, they reached out to me, told me, Trey, this is a good one. I've installed it on my car. It's lasted. It looks great. Doesn't lift, doesn't destroy the paint if you need to remove it. And so I'm really excited to get this on. This is my first spoiler that I've ever installed. I'm really excited to get this guy on the Y. Guys, so I put the mic down for a second. I hope the audio is still good. This is what it looks like unboxed. And of course, as Flossie Carter would say, comes with your usual books and shit.
Usual books and shit.
Comes with some instructions and whatnot, you know. Click it, file it to the side. One other thing, before I install this, I actually noticed this on the bottom. It does come with like some Adhesion Promoter, which can be found here. Sorry if the camera's not focusing, but whatever you do, do not throw that away, because that's what you're going to use to actually prep the surface. It looks pretty good. I'm not like the biggest fan of carbon fiber, and this isn't real carbon fiber either. Quick disclaimer, but I think it looks pretty good. It doesn't look too bad. It's got very good build quality for 120 bucks. I mean, this is a pretty solid deal. All right, guys, so this whole process took maybe like 5 minutes total. So far, so good. Build quality looks good. This thing's really not moving at all. You obviously don't have to add a million pieces of tape like I did, but I'm a super anal guy when it comes to my cars, and I really want to make sure that this guy stays down, no issues. Now, I'm going to leave it like this for the next 24 to 48 hours. I'm going to leave the car. I'm not going to drive it. I'm going to leave it in the garage. See how this guy gets, you know, let the 3M really adhere to the car, and we're gonna come back and see how it did. All right, guys, this is it. This is the finished product. Everything looks so good. I've got no complaints at all whatsoever. I mean, for $120, like, this is a steal. This thing looks so good, so sleek. Sits super flush and tight. I know I mentioned early on that I've never put a spoiler on my car, but gosh, it looks so good, guys. It looks so good. All right, guys, so BASENOR Model Y spoiler. This thing looks really good. I'm really impressed. I'm gonna give it a solid 10 out of 10. No complaints. Install was super simple. Instructions were super simple. Everything was super simple. The cost, you can't beat it. $120. I mean, come on. This is a really solid deal. So I'm gonna leave a link for it in the description below. So feel free to order it. This is not a paid video by any means whatsoever. I don't get paid by any of these companies. This is a product that I vouch for. So if you guys have any other questions about the Model Y, about spoilers, about modifications, feel free to let me know in the comments section below. And as always, thank you and mahalo for watching.